on a Monday morning when I decided I was going to the mine. And anytime I go to the mine, I let people know where I am, what day I'm going to be home. And so anyway, I got all my medications. I got to the shaft where I was going to go down. I looked at it and thought, well, that's a long ways down there. But I had the right rigging and everything should have been safe. Got out on the platform, went down to about the 50-foot level, and my rigging just broke. You know, when I finally hit the bottom, first thing I noticed was my leg was broke. As soon as I hit it, I saw my leg flip up. And I just happened to lean back a little bit, try to gather myself of what had just happened. And I look up, and there's a rattlesnake. I have 100 acres. I own the El Tigre gold mine. And this particular shaft, in my records, indicated there was quite a bit of gold down inside the shaft. The reason going down there was just exploration, you know, just to see if I could see any more gold down there, come up and then go from there. But it didn't happen like that. I was an EMT years ago, and it just kicked in. You know, all these years you forget about it. It never crosses your mind. I don't know if you call it natural instincts or what, but your survival mode kicks in and you apply that to the situation that you're in. So anyway, on my way down, I hit the bottom. You know, I wasn't knocked out. I knew fully what was going on. And when I saw my leg off to the side, I knew that I had to set that and my ankle, get a splint going. And then the rest of it was almost like a fog. Where I landed, I would have been face to face to this rattlesnake. Why it didn't bite me or strike at me at first, I don't know, but it didn't. So anyway, I'm laying there and the ground is wet, damp. Of course, shock got in. I started shaking, you know, due to the cold and the shock. So once I got my splint set, I pulled out the stick and started beating on this rattlesnake. I killed that one. You just know that they're there, and when I was trying to gather my thoughts, I could hear them rattling. It was only like an 8-foot circle that I was in, and there was 55-gallon drums, there was some barbed wire, a few boulders, and you don't know where they're at, but you could hear them. I laid back and just trying to relax a little bit and try to calm down. And as I was leaning over to the side, I could feel something going underneath my arm. This is a second rattlesnake, but I felt the vibration from his tail vibrating on my arm. And I didn't move. I waited till he got completely underneath my arm. I reached down, grabbed it, and threw it just as hard as I could. On Tuesday, I kept thinking the whole day that he was going to show up. And when the sun got past the point of where I could see, because it's so limited down there with the light. Once it got past that, my hope was diminishing as the sun was going down. So anyway, I laid back down, and I was thinking of my medications that I didn't take or I couldn't get to while I was down there, which is venlafaxine. It's a depression medication. And when you're off that, after a certain time, you start getting like brain shocks. And so anyway, the night came and went. I tried to keep it together. My mind wasn't there. I started hallucinating. And I'm laying back, and it's like a black cloud that's real stringy. And these figures were coming out of this like a little cloud. It almost looked like animals. And they were going around and around inside the mind. You know, I'm not going to say it's relaxing, but as I was laying there and watching this stuff go around, you know, I at that point I was giving up. And when I started seeing this stuff, the stringers come out. I don't know, I was kind of relaxed, you know, because I thought, well, maybe this is, you know, part of the going in and going to die. On the third day, I was laying back and looking up. At that point, I didn't know anyone was coming for me. I thought I was going to die. And so a lot of things were going through my head. And if I stayed down there, I knew I was going to die. And during the whole duration, I'm yelling and screaming, you know, trying to get attention. But where the mine is, there's no traffic out there. No one would have heard me. I thought I heard somebody pull up with a diesel truck. And so I was real quiet. And I started yelling and yelling and yelling, and I kind of start moving around a little bit, and I see a third rattlesnake. That one I did see, and I was able to kill him and know in my heart that he wasn't there. And so I started hearing someone hollering back. I heard someone say, "John, are you okay? John, are you okay? Are you okay? John, are you okay? Are you okay?" And started crying because I knew that, you know, I'm going to get out of here.